Good morning. It's Monday, May 11th. I'm Miriam Bosilevets. The Ombudsman for the Department of National Defense just finished his first trip to the NWT. Mario Barry spent last week meeting representatives of military units ranging from the Coast Guard to the Canadian Rangers. He said the Rangers in particular gave him insights he hadn't been able to get in Ottawa.
Now hearing what is the lived experience for them in the winter time using their skidoos in very harsh conditions, and what happens if that equipment breaks and how much compensation do they get for using their own equipment.
Burry says his job is ensuring Rangers, reservists, and other Northern Armed Forces members are treated fairly. You can read more about his work on CabinRadio.ca. MLAs Kieran Testart and Robert Hawkins have announced a follow-up to their public safety town hall. The two held a public meeting in February about crime and safety in Yellowknife. They now say a second meeting will be held at the Tree of Peace from 6 p.m. on May 25th. This one will include members of the RCMP and Justice Minister Jay MacDonald. Breakup risk in Hay River has passed for the season. The town and GNWT said flood danger is extremely low, with open water in the West Channel and rubble ice in the east. The territorial government also said breakup is progressing quickly on the Peel and Arctic Red Rivers. NWT Tourism says it's helping the city of Yellowknife to launch a Downtown Ambassadors program. The idea is to turn the downtown into a more positive experience for residents and visitors. The plan was drawn up last year and could be modeled on a similar program in Calgary. However, there's no firm budget yet or timeline for the project to start. Rio Tinto is planning to explore for copper in the Sawtoo. The mining giant has applied for a permit to start exploration in the Mackenzie Mountains southwest of Toledo. Sawtoo MLA Danny McNeely says it shows the region can be a major destination for responsible resource development. Even so, the project is at a very early stage. It may be decades before a copper mine opens, if that happens at all. City Council is on the verge of officially scrapping the name Franklin Avenue. The city's main street is set to be renamed Williday Avenue, with the change due to take effect on National Indigenous Peoples Day. Councillors will inspect a draft bylaw this week ahead of a vote. The Yellowknife's Dene First Nation had previously asked for British naval officer John Franklin's name to be withdrawn in favor of the word Williday, the name of the local language. And the Lynx River Revisited podcast will return for a second season. The show rewatches iconic CBC TV show North of 60. The podcast's first season, with 16 episodes, was produced at Cabin Radio Studios and was released between December and April. Creators Mila Nakeko and Brie O'Keefe say they now have $20,000 in funding to record Season 2. The money comes from the Indigenous Screen Office and YouTube Canada. Your weather forecast for today: Yellowknife 13 with a chance of showers, Inuvik -2 with periods of light snow, Norman Wells +7 and raining, Hay River 15 with a chance of showers, Fort Smith 16 with a high chance of showers, and Fort Simpson 18 degrees today with a high chance of showers.